everyone, welcome back, Beta. So in the last class, we have started with the decimals. What are the decimals and what are the things related to the decimals? So let's proceed. What are the things related in the decimals? So we'll be learning in this class, right? Okay, and in this class we'll be learning about what are the like fraction, what are the like decimals, unlike decimals, and then comparison of decimals, addition and subtractions of decimals are there, right? And the word problem is there. So we'll be doing these things in the this over here. Okay, so let's begin with this thing. Okay, and let's start with the class. Okay, let's begin with your class. Okay, so I would like to say that I am Sakshi Kesharwal and I'm a maths expert in the AskIITians. So let's start with the class. Okay. Okay, we'll be doing the comparisons of decimals and its applications, adding and subtracting of decimals. This is a part of your curriculum. So first, before I start with this, there are something that you should know. What are the likes and unlike fractions, right? So write it down this, that is unlike and like fraction. Right, like and unlike fractions. Okay, so write down the heading, what are the like and what are the unlike fractions. So we did in the last class that if we write that is 3.7 is equals to what, 37 by 10, we can write this is as equals to what, 3.70, which is equals to what, 370 by 100, or we can either write this as what, beta, 300 and like 3,700, which is equals to what, 3,700 upon by 1000. So we saw that these all of them are equivalent and it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see what are the likes and the unlike fractions. So first you write down the definition. It says that the decimal numbers having equal numbers of decimal numbers, decimal places are called like decimals. I wrote fraction, that's my mistake. It's like and unlike decimals number. Decimal number numbers are called like decimal numbers, are called like decimal numbers. For examples, if I talk about, for example, if I write like 3.7 and if I'll write 4.8, are they like, right? So it doesn't matter 3.7 or you write 3.7. Yes, they are like, because if you see after the decimal places, they have one digit and they have one digit. But if I write 3.7, if I write 4.81, are they like? No, they are not like, right? So what we will do like, these are what, beta, unlike. Right, these are what, unlike. So what you'll do to make it like unlike to like, what you will do, you can write this 3.70 is, and can I write this as 4.81? Both are having the two digits at the end. So that is how we write it out, right? Okay, so we say that the decimals having a different, like decimals having a different numbers of the decimal places after like decimals. So you say that are called beta unlike decimals, right? So what we do now, just see. Basically we did like conversion of, like we did over here, how to convert a like into unlike one. So what are the like means what, when you have the same number of decimal places after the decimal point, right? And how to convert it, just to add the zero in it, right? So if I'll write 3.113.8 and if I'll write 431.2 0 1, are they like? No, they are not like, they are unlike. So how you're going to do the conversion? You will convert this or you will convert this. You will do the conversion. Like conversion will be what, beta? Conversion is basically what it means what, this value has been divided into what, 1000 parts. So you have to divide this again into what, beta, 1000 parts. Here you have divided into 10 parts, but you're going to divide this into the 1000 part. So this is equals to what, 3.800, and this is equals to what, 431.201. Now they become like, they are like now. They are like now, right? Right, now one thing I want to tell you, like over here, as you have seen, like when you write the numbers, right, first I want to say like how you proceed with the number, right? So if you have written like 1.1, then you have 1.2, then 1.3, right? See, how you're going to write the numbers. See, let me just make a figure like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 10. Okay, let's take this as 10. Okay, let me remove this. Okay. Okay. And see this. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have divided the whole part into what beta? 10 equal parts, right? Right. How you are going to write each parts in it? So if I'm writing 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 dot 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 till 1.9, and then you will have what beta 2, right? So this means what I have divided 1 and 2 into what beta 10 equal parts, right? 10 equal parts, right? Over here. So what you are going to write this, right? So how you're going to write this? Let me change my color and just see. If I'm going to write this part, so this will be what beta? This is actually the word. This is basically what 0.01 part. Yes or no? This is going to be what 0.02 part. Right? So what will be this part? It will be what 0.09 part, and this will be what beta 0.10 part. Or can I write this as, instead of writing 0.10, can I write like this as 0.1 or not? That is a one entire step I have taken, right, out of the 10 equal part. So this is how we proceed. So if I want to write this part, right, how you're going to write this part? This part is equals to what? 1, 2, 3, like 30, like 0.3, 30 parts you have taken, and this is equals to what beta? 0.33 or not? This is equals to what? You have taken 33 parts. So this is how you are going to write it down. Please don't make yourself confused. So this is equals to what? 0.20, or can I write this as 0.2? Yes. And this part will be equals to what beta? This will be what? 0.99, right? And at the end, you will be getting what? Yeah. So here you have started from 0 and you have taken, like you came to the 1. So it is going to be what beta? 0.1 or not? Like it's going to be one entire 1 or not? Yes. So if you're going to start, like you're going to, like you have taken one full part and then you're going to divide this into, like this is the second part, right? So this is like between 1 and 2, you're going to divide into what beta? 100 equal part? Yes or no? 100 equal parts. Then what is the value? Like if I'll write like this is 1 and this is 2. I think so this color is very dull. Okay, let me change the color. If I write this is 1 and this is 2, and you have divided into what beta? 100 equal parts. So what is the value just before this? So what I'll be writing, this will be what beta? If you divide into 100 equal part, this will be what beta? 1.99. Right? Over here you have 1.9, so you have 1.99. Now similarly, if you're going to divide this into, like let us suppose you're going to divide 1 and 2 into what beta? 1000 equal parts, like 1000 equal parts, then you will be writing this as what beta? 1.999. This will be your value. This is how we write, right? So please understand this thing very clearly, how you are doing the division. So it depends, you're dividing 1 and 2, like if you're dividing the 2 number into 10 equal parts or 100 equal parts or into 1000 equal parts or into 10,000 equal parts, that is the way we write, right? I think so this much is clear to you. So now let's do the comparison. See, the comparison is the same like the comparison we do for the whole numbers, right? We check each of the what place values of the numbers and we just see. So we say that if the whole part is different, right? If the whole part is different, then we don't have to see what is there on the like the right hand side. So it is like 532 and 686. So 100% like you compare, that is this digit and this digit, right? Similarly, 6 is greater. We say that 6 is greater than 5. So definitely that is 682.26 is greater than what beta? 532.48. Doesn't matter, right? So if I say that the whole is different, whole is different means what if I write like 431.23, and if I'll write and if I write like this, like if I write 400 37.89. If I write this, so you see that the 100 places are what? Same. Tens places are what? Same. But you see that ones places are what? This 7 is greater than what, beta? 1. So similarly, this is greater. So whole is different than the what, beta? This part, right? The fractional part. So it doesn't matter what come in the fraction. So it's like you see that you keep on dividing the number. Like if you go from left to right, you keep on dividing the number. So that's the how we do. Okay. Okay, just a minute. If the whole is same, right? So if the whole is same right now, it's written 42.36 and 43.68, right? Which one is greater? So it's written 42.36. Now 42 whole is same. Now you have to compare, like, see, 1/10 is greater than, like, if I write 1/10, and if I write like 1/10 is like always greater than, like, it's 100 by, like, you can see that this what you did, you divided this into what, let's not do this, do not confuse yourself with this. If there are two decimal places, means what, you divided into what, 100 parts. Don't confuse yourself with many things. You divided this into what, beta? 100 equal parts. So 36 is greater than 68. That's it. So it means what, this 68 is greater than what, beta? 36. So 100%, this is greater. Right now, if I give you the number like 42.36, and if I'll write like 42.681, right? Now this is the question given. How you're going to just judge this, right? Instead of I'll write. So what happened over here, as we have learned, like this one is not like this. These are what, beta? Unlike, right? So what you do, you convert like unlike decimals, right? Unlike decimals. What you do, you convert into like, because this has been divided into what, 10 equal parts, and this is divided into what, 1000 equal parts, as we do in the equivalent fractions, yes or not. So before we do so, first we convert into what, like decimal. So it will be what, 42.360, and this will be what, 42.681. Now what happened, 42 is same, and 100% out of the 1000 part, 681 part is what, greater than that is what, of 369. So 100% this is greater. That's it. Yes or no? Yeah, I'll give you one more question. Like if I'll write like 2.9, and if I'll write 2.909, right? If I write like this, which one is greater? So again, these are what, beta? Unlike. Convert into what, like. So this is divided into what, 10 equal part. This is divided into what, 100 equal parts. So what you do, divide this into 100 equal parts and divide this into what, 100 equal parts. 100%, 90 is greater than that is what, beta? 09. So 100% this is greater, right? Yeah. If I'll ask you, okay, if I'll say like it is 2.70, and if I'll write 2.7, which one is greater? So definitely both of them are like, these are unlike, right? So if you're going to convert it, it will be what, 2.70, and this will be what, beta? 2.70. So both of them are what, equal, right? So you have to think the number and just answer it. Okay. Okay, so now let's coming to this illustration. Fill in the blanks by using the greater than and equal to the sign. Oh my goodness, this is not going to work. My goodness. So 25.35 and 8.45. So whole is greater than, whole is greater. Like whole is like, you don't have to compare the decimal parts. So 25 is greater than 8.474. So this one is greater. 20.695 and 20.93. So can I write this? This is division into what, 1000 part. This is divided into what, beta? 100 equal parts. So convert the unlike decimals to what, beta? Like fractions. So this is equals to what, 20.695, and this is what, 20.930. So 930 part is more greater than what, 695. So 100% this is greater. I cannot write, just see, this is the way, right? This one is greater. Okay. Okay. Over here, just now there are some applications, and also we can see this one more thing. If you don't want to compare, if you like, there is one more thing. Let me change color. Wait a minute. You can do the comparison as the way you have to compare. Like if it's written like 2.9 and it's written 2.09, right? So can I write this as, see, this is the 10th of this place and the 10th of this place, right? So the 10th of both the places, right, it is 9 and 0. So 9 is greater than what, beta? 0. So 100% 2.9 is what, greater than 2.09. That's the other way of doing it. Or either you can think in a more of the application form, in like it's really this happening, right? So you can just think what happened later on. You do mathematically like this only, but also you should know what it is, like how the decimal works. It means what 2.9 and 2.09 means what? You have to divide this into what 100 equal parts, and then you see that 90 part is greater than what 9 part of it. So that is why this is greater. So this is called the it's what it is, right? And this is called the mathematical approach. This one is the mathematical approach, and this one is like what it is, right? So you can go like this. Okay, now see, there is an application of the money. We have seen like the money, we see length, we see the masses, we see grams, liters, everything we see. So these are the conversions, and please remember these conversions, right? So we know that when we convert, we say that 1 rupee is equals to what 100 paise, and 1 paise is equals to what beta 100, 1 by 100 rupees. This will be, this is rupees, right? 1 by 100 rupees, right? And 1 paise is equals to what beta rupees 0.01, right or not? You can say this, yes or no. So we know that if you want to do the conversion, like for conversion, if you want to compare like a bigger quantity, yeah, I think so we have done in the class 5 standard also a little bit. So bigger quantity into smaller quantity, right? Yeah, like this, into smaller quantity, right? Right? Smaller, I'll make an arrow in this way, not like this way. Wait. Yeah, to the smaller quantity, right? We multiply, right? And smaller quantity to bigger quantity we divide. This is the main funda of everything, right? The bigger quantity to the smaller quantity we multiply, and smaller quantity to bigger quantity we divide, right? So similarly we see this. See, this conversion you should know, like 1 rupee is equals to how much beta 100 paise, right? We write paise as p, right? So if I say how much will be your 5 rupees, so 5 rupees will be what beta 5 into 100 paise, we are multiplying, which is equals to what 500 paise, right? Yes or no, right? Now if I say like 2 paise is equals to how many rupees, right? So we know that, now we know that, see 1 paise is equals to 0.01, or we can say like this, 1 paise is equals to what beta 1 by 100 rupees, we divided it or not? Yes, 1 paise, we say that 1 rupees is equals to what beta 100 paise, and 1 paise is equals to what 1 by 100? Yeah or no? 1 by 100 rupees. Yes, so can I say that 2 paise will be equals to what 2 by 100 rupees or not? And can I say this as 0.02 paise rupees? Yes or no? So this is called the conversions, right? So if I say like convert, there is another side. Yes, if I give you the question like convert rupees 5 and 20 paise in rupees, right? So 5 rupees will remain the 5 rupees, right? So you write 5 rupees as it is, and 20 paise, right? 20 paise. So what you'll do, you'll do the conversion of 20 paise. So 20 paise go into what rupees, right? So it means what beta 1 paise is equals to what 1 by 100 rupees? Yes or no? So 20 paise is equals to what 20 by 100 rupees? Yes or no? Which is equals to what beta 0.02? Yes or no? So can I write this as 5 rupees plus 20 by 100 rupees or not? Yes, or so this can be equals to what 5 whole 20 by 100? Yes, or can I write this as 5 rupees plus 0.2 rupees? Yes or no? This is equals to what 5.02. That is also the answer. Yeah, so this is also the way. Okay, let's coming to the weight of the decimals, right? We see that 1 kg is equals to what 100 gram, 1000 grams. So 1 gram is equals to how much beta? 1 gram is equals to what 1000 kgs, right? So 1 gram is equals to what 1.00 gram. And you should also know that 1 gram is equals to what beta 1000 milligrams, and 1 milligram, we write it as mg, is equals to what beta 1 by 1000 grams, right? GMS, that's the grams. So if I give you the question like it's as it's simple, right? So 5 kg is into how many grams, right? Right, so you will do like this, 1 kg, like 1 kg is equals to how many grams? 1000 grams, right? So it will be what? 5 kg is equals to what? Beta 5 into 1000, which is equals to what? 5000 grams, right? Right. Now, if I'll give you like convert 250 grams into milligrams, right? So this will be equals to how much beta? 250 grams into milligram, right? So what will be this? Is like 1 gram is equals to how much beta? 1000 milligram, right? So we say that 250 grams is equals to what? 250 into 1000 milligrams. So which is equals to what? 2512340, which is equals to 2,50,000 milligrams, right? Yeah. Okay. Now if I give you the question like convert 5 milligrams to grams. So what you will do? As we know that 1 milligram is equals to 1 by 1000 grams. Yes or no? So 5 milligram is equals to what? 5 upon 1000 grams. Yes or no? Which is equals to what? 0.005 grams. That's it. Yeah, you can do like this. Okay, now coming to the application that is known as what? Length. So it says that 1 meter is equals to what? 10 centimeters. 1 centimeter is equals to 1 by 100 meters. And we learned this also, that is 1 centimeter is equals to what? 10 milligrams, like 10 millimeters. Millimeters. We learned this. Rest are there are very conversions are there, but we say like these are the basics for class 6 standard, right? So we say that 1 millimeter, that is millimeter mm is said to be what beta? 1 by 10 centimeters or not? So if I give you the question like this, like 5 meter is equals to how many centimeters, right? So we know that 1 meter is equals to how much beta? We know this. This is equals to what beta? 100 centimeter, right? So which is equals to what beta? 5 meter is equals to what? 5 into 100 centimeter, which is equals to what? See, we are multiplying bigger to smaller, we are converting, right? Now if I give you the question like convert 53 centimeter to millimeter, that is mm, right? So we know that 1 centimeter is equals to what? 10 millimeter, right? So 53 centimeter is equals to what? 53 into 10 millimeter, which is equals to what? 530 millimeters, right? Now if I give you the question like convert 53 millimeters to centimeter, right? So we know that 1 millimeter is equals to what? 1 by 10 centimeter, right? So 53 millimeter is equals to what beta? 53 by 110 centimeter, which is equals to what? 5.3 centimeter, right? Or we can say this as 5 fold. Can I write this as 5 plus 3 by 10 centimeter? That is 5 full meter and 3 by 10 centimeter, right? Okay. Already done many questions on it, so let's proceed very fast. Convert 75 paise as rupees. So we know that 1 paise is equals to what beta? 1 by 100 rupees, right or not? We're dividing. So 75 paise is equals to what? 75 by 100 rupees, which is equals to what? 0.075 rupees. That's it. Yeah. Okay, convert 8 kg, 5 kg, 8 grams using the decimal. So it says that 5 kg and 8 grams, right? So you have to want to convert this in decimal. So can I write this as, we know that 1 gram is equals to what beta? 1 by 1000 kgs? Yes or no? Yes. So can I write this as 8 gram is equals to what beta? 8 upon 1000, right? Kg? Yes or no? Can I write this as 0.008 kgs? So can I write this is equals to what beta? 5 kg and 0.008 kgs? Yes. Now both of them are like, so can I add this as 5.008 kgs or not? Yes. This is your answer. Yeah. Okay. Just see now adding up the decimals. See, adding up the decimals are like very easy. It's like the addition which you do on your like on the additions which you do on your like normal additions, right? This is the additions of decimals or on normal additions, but you have to keep in the mind of some little thing that always see. It says that this is important. That is a step 1. This says that step 1, that line up the decimals point, right? You have to line up the decimal point, line up the decimal points again, right? So over here you see that these were what beta, like decimals, yes or no? Yeah, and these one is what beta, unlike decimals, right? So what you do unlike decimals, so what you have to do generally by like addition of decimals means what? You have to just first line it up. So if you see, I'll just use different color. Okay, just see, you line it up. It's like the same addition. So 3 plus 1 is what? 4. 2 plus 4 is what? 6. And 2 plus 5 is 3. Now over here, this is unlike. So what you do the conversion of like unlike to like. So it is what beta? 1.234. And this is plus 4.100. So now you added 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. Point, your decimal point can each a point. So it will be like 5.334. Right? So if I give you like question like add 4.32 plus 7.981 plus 3.1. This is the question given. So what you do, you line it up. So this is equals to what? 4.32, right? So these are what basically, these are what unlike, right or not? So what is the maximum thing that you see that you have to make this as like? So first you have to make this as like fraction. So this is equals to what? Maximum division is going to what? 1000, that is the 3 parts. So this can be written as what? 4.320 plus 7.8981, yes or no? Plus 3.100. So this is the way you're going to write it, right? So this is 320 plus 7.981 plus 3.100. So you just add it up, it will be 1. 2 plus 8 is what? 10. 10 will be what? Carry forward 1. So 9 plus 8 is what? But 9 plus 1 is what? 10. 10 plus 14. 14, right? So this is what? Carry forward 1. So it is 3, 10. 10 will be 14. So 15.40401 is your answer, right? Okay. Let's do the subtraction. It's very easy. It's very easy. Again, line up the decimals and pad up the zeros and subtract. Simple, simple. Again, like convert. Like it's like first step is what? Step 1 is what beta? Line up, right? Line up the decimals, right? Line up the decimals. Second 2 is like that. Convert unlike decimals to like decimals, right? Right? Simple. You see wrote over here 13.8 minus 1.27, right? So first you convert into what beta? Like fractions. So it will be what? 13.80 minus of 1.27. So you just write it 3.80 and 1.27. That is very important, right? So this is equals to what? You have to do the subtraction. So again, borrow the, like you have to borrow, this is 3 and this will be what beta? 7. So this is 5 and this will be again 12 minus, so 12.5. So this is your answer, right? I'll give you one more question, like subtract 4321.789 minus of 12.1. This is the question, like you have to subtract this. So what you do, these are what? Like, unlike, right? So convert into what beta? Like. Convert into what beta? Like fraction. So this is having 3 decimal places. It is what? 432.781 minus of 12.100. Now you have to write whole ke niche, like ones ke niche ones, tens ke niche tens, 100 ke niche 100, tenth ke niche 10th, 100th ke niche 100, and 1000th ke niche 1000. That's the way you have to write. So I'm writing like 432.781, right? So can I write this decimal point? So you see that is 100 and this is like 12. Now subtract it. So this will be 1, this is 8, this is 6, and this will be what? 0, and this is 2, and this is 4. That's it. This is your answer, right? Okay. Now let's coming to the illustration. What does the question says that? It says that choose the decimals from the bracket which or which are not the equivalent to the decimal. So it's written 0.8, right? So its equivalent will be what? 0.80, right? It will be what? 0.800, yeah? Or you see that this and this, they are not. Yes, because 0.8 and 0.08, which one is greater? Definitely this one is greater, right or not? If you're going to compare the 10th position, so this is what? 8 and this is what? 8. Like it is 0. Or either you can say that you can write this as 0.80 and this is what? 0.08. So 100%, it means what? You're dividing this into what? 100 equal parts. This also 100 equal part. 100%, 80 part is greater than what? 8 parts. So this is greater. right? So yeah, so it will be like choose the decimal from the bracket which are not. So not equivalent, I have already explained you this thing very clearly, what are equivalent, not equivalent. So this will be what beta 0.08, right? And the other will be what beta 0.85. You are taking 8 part of some fraction. So you're taking 85 part of it. So this is not right. Okay. Now let's coming to add the following, right? So what you have to do, always convert into what beta. Let's do the first part, right? So first I'll write the first part over here. So just okay. I'll do first part. So first you do 41 point. See, this is a maximum. It's going division into 2 parts. So it will be what 41.80 comma 39.24, right? 5.01 and 62.60, right? Now all of them are like fractions. So line up the decimal. So this will be what beta 41.80, right? 39.24, right? 5 point, wait a minute. 5.01 and this is what 62.60. Just add it up, right? So it will be 4 plus 1 will be 5. Now 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 16, right? 16 ka 1 carry. 9 plus 10 11, 11 plus 7 is equals to what 18, right? So 18 ka carry 1, so 10 and this will be what 40. So 148.35, right? Coming to the second part, right? What is the second part? Maximum division is going for with the 3 parts, right? So this can be written as what 4.703 plus 4.200 plus 6.020 plus 1.270, right? These are all the like fractions, right? Now we convert this into the like fraction. So just add it up. So it is what 4.7073, 4.200, 6.020, 1.270. Just add it up. So this is equals to what beta 3. 7 plus 2 9 and this is what 7 plus 4 is 11. You read the decimal, so 1 carry, so 6 plus 10 15 and this is 16, so 16.193 is your answer. That's it. Okay. 6. I wrote something wrong. Oh, this is 2. This is 2, this is 2 and this has to be 2. That's why. Okay. Now find the value of the following, right? So it says that now you have to do the subtraction. Again, you have to do the conversion. So it says that 9.756 minus of 6.280. So do the conversion. So it will be what 756 minus of 6.280. So do the subtraction. So it is 6. Now you take the carry forward 7. So this is equals to 6 minus 4 and this is what 3.4756. Coming to the second part, it says that 21.05 minus of 15.27. Both of them are like, so you do the direct subtraction. So 21.05, no conversion is required, 15.27. Now do the subtraction. So this will be what beta 15, this one will be 9. So this is 8 and 9 minus 2 is 7 and this will be what 10 and this will be 1. So this is 5, 0. So 5.78 is your answer, right? Okay, now let's come into this question. It says that Badiha school is at the distance of 5 kilometer 50 meter from her house. She traveled 1 kilometer 70 meter on the foot and the rest she traveled by the bus. How much distance that she traveled by the bus, right? So over here you just see this. The total distance is how much beta? Total distance, I think so I left this space, oh my goodness. Okay, total distance, it says that total distance is equals to what? 5 kilometer and 350 meters, right? So can you convert this 350 meters into what beta kilometers? Yes or no? Can I write this as 350 upon 100,000? Yes or no? Can I write this as 3.350? So can I write this as 5.5 kilometer plus 0.350 kilometers, which is equals to what beta 5 point. Before I think so, if you have any doubt, please just listen one thing. I cannot write over here. Just see one thing important. If I say 5 plus 2 point, if I say 0.235 to add, right? So what you will be writing, this is equals to 5.1230 plus 0.235. You will be adding this. This is equals to 5.235. This is your answer. Please get it in your head, this thing, right? So over here we'll be using this. It will be equals to what? 5.350 kilometers, right? Now, She traveled by foot. Distance traveled by foot. It will be what? Distance traveled by foot. It will be how much meter? It is 1 kilometers and 70 meters, right? So can I write this as 70 meters is equals to what? 7 by 1000 kilometers, right or not? Yes, which is equals to what? 0.070 kilometers. We have already done this, the conversions, right? So can I write this as 1 plus 0.07 kilometers, right? Now the rest she travels by the bus, right? How much distance she traveled? So distance traveled by bus will be how much meter? Distance traveled by bus will be how much meter? It will be what? 5.350 minus 1.070. Yes or no? So you do the subtraction over here. So this is both of them alike. So 5.350 minus 1.070, which is equals to what? 0. And this will be 28 minus of what meter? 4, right? So it is, your answer will be what? 4.280 kilometers that she is traveling. But see, addition and subtraction is only done with the same like units. You cannot add meters and centimeters all together. So what you have to do, when you have to do the addition, you have to convert the meters. You have a meter, you want to do in the centimeters. So meter is already written. Convert the centimeters into meters, and then only you can add. You cannot add like 5 meters and 4 centimeters. You cannot add it up. But you can add 5 meters and 4 centimeters. If you're going to convert into meters, it will be what beta? 0.4 meter. So it will be what? 5.04 meter is your answer. Then only you can do the addition and give your answer in the decimal form, right? Okay. Okay, so thank you, class, and I think so you have understood this thing regarding the decimals, and the decimal chapter is over for your grade 6, and this much is there. And please keep on practicing, and if you have any doubt regarding it, please ask it on the PDF and ask with your respective teacher in your class. And that's all from my side. Thank you so much, and we'll be seeing you in the next lecture. Thank you, Bita. Thank you. Bye-bye.